Stay Love Podcast is being brought to you today by F Your Feelings, the company where we don't give one F about how you feel.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to Stay Love Podcast. My bad for being late. Look, I don't even know what to say. Like, my bad for being late.
What happened was,
Oh, no. So, today, my oldest graduated from high school. Shout out to me. Nigga don't get no shout. That's all me. College is him. High school, that's all me. So no, I'm really proud of him. That is why I'm running late because I really did lose track of time. The graduation, everything with the school was so unorganized. We got out so late. It started at they had to be there for 12, but the graduation for them ran late. So it
wait,
was, of course, it pushed hours back. It took forever just to get in the door. Somebody ended up passing out. They had one door
wait,
open. Wait. They had one door open for everyone to get in. So in the crowd, someone passes out in the crowd. I kid you not. I cannot make this stuff up. So it takes forever to get into the place. Then it takes forever to start. So we didn't get out until 4.
sheesh.
Yes, yes.
No me gusta. No me
And then we
gusta.
went eat and things like that. And then I, lost track of time. But shout out
What
to my
y'all eat?
baby. Who's Copeland?
Copeland's?
Yeah, my food was bland, but
Yeah, I went to Copeland's not too long ago, and it was not it. The best time to go to Copeland's is definitely on a Sunday for their brunch. That's the only time the food be busting. But just on a regular day, regular night, it ain't it.
y'all see I mean the snowball.
I ain't even eat today yet.
The Copeland was my first meal of the day. Here's my coffee from what time? 9:04 a.m. You see, I got a whole coffee. 9:04 a.m.
Oh no. Is that Starbucks too?
Exactly. That's the
Oh
type of morning
man.
I've had. Okay.
You wildin'.
So today we have like a real jam packed show. Like we actually have a real show. We planned
Oh,
this shit. And y'all know we really don't plan shows. But
no,
this
we did
week
not.
has I ain't gonna lie. What day is this? Today is May 17th. And so far this month has really been a man what the fuck type of month. Because I really don't know what the fuck is going on right now. So we
Oh,
planned this shit. So thank y'all for tuning in. So watch this shit tonight with us.
muchos gracias.
So what you want to wait? Let me see. What we starting off with today? Which one to start off with?
What's the juicy one for you? Because we started off on mine last time. So what's the juicy pick for you today?
That's a juicy one for me.
What's that one? Oh, okay. Hey,
So Gabrielle Union fears that if a movie gets canceled, she can't pay the bills because her and Dwayne splits everything 50-50.
fitty. Mm. I mean, I just feel like that's regular. That's she just dealing with regular everyday people stuff. Because most people in this world, especially around these times, is trying to do some 50-50 stuff. And if you ain't, and it's just you, it's, it's the same thing whether you lose your job, you're going to be stressed the same way. That's how I look at it, because even though they got money, their bills is higher.
That's what you sticking with,
Yo,
huh?
yeah.
All right. So Gabrielle Union net worth is $40 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne Wade net worth is 170 million.
Okay.
All right. So 50-50 is not really where it should be when he makes so much more.
Why not?
Why? My thing is, if let's just be real, if you and I are together and I
Mm-hmm.
make more money than you, it's a good
Mm-hmm.
chance I'm gonna pay in a regular household. I probably end up paying most of the bills. And you know I'm not even lying.
Why?
Because that's just usually how it works.
Anything? I'm gonna say I don't feel like that's so much as far as when it comes down to the house stuff. If they doing that 50-50, everything else that you have onto yourself is what you gotta take care of. And I feel like that's really what she means.
No,
Is not so much of
no, no. Let me tell you what my. Did you watch the interview?
uh-huh.
So you watched it. So my problem with her, the problem isn't the fact that they split the bill 50-50. The problem is the fact that she really says how she has anxiety about having to split the bills 50-50. When you're married, there should be no anxiety because it should be, babe, I got your back. Like, I should not be married to somebody and have anxieties like, oh my God, if this movie doesn't go through, I can't pay my bills 50-50. My husband makes 4 times more than me. And I have to have anxiety and worry about the bills not getting paid. Like, why
Yeah,
don't
she
I have
wanna
a
do her
husband?
part.
Why don't I have a husband that's saying, well, babe, I understand that you don't have it this month. Don't trip. Why do I have to have anxiety over my bills not being paid?
Because she's worried about her side, her
No, but that's what
responsibility.
I'm trying to say. She's talking about we split the bills 50-50. If
Uh-huh.
if me and you are married and at any point you fall short as your wife, I'm supposed to say, babe, what you tripping for? I got it.
But
You shouldn't be over there with anxiety.
she never once said that he wouldn't do that. She just said
Oh
for
my God,
her,
I have anxiety because the bills won't get
yeah,
paid because I have to pay it 50-50.
that don't mean he not gonna do it.
Why won't the bills get paid?
That's not because that's how she feels. She feels like her side won't get paid, even though most likely it will. But she just first off, we gotta realize we talking about Gabrielle Union. We talking about Gabrielle Union at this, okay?
And she always talking about eating
She's
ass, and
not
you gotta have anxiety
first
about.
off, first off, she not no regular everyday woman. She already tries to take on that role. So when I hear that, I'm just hearing her say that role that I'm trying to portray as it gives me anxiety because if I can't do it,
What
then I
role? You
can't be
trying to
that
man
role.
in a relationship role?
Somewhat, yeah.
No, let me tell
not
you.
not even and not even just the man side of it. It's just that she wants to be kind of like the arrowhead. She wants to be the
No,
spearhead. She
she
wants
can't.
to be that one.
No. She can't want that role because you left your husband, your first husband, because you couldn't. He didn't. He made less than you, and that was the issue for you that he made less than you. So now
Okay.
you're on TV talking about how you're
And
stressed out.
now
Now you're on
you
TV talking about
basically
how you're stressed out because you gotta pay 50-50 with this man and all this other shit. Bitch, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You can't have it both ways.
exactly and that's where I'm kind of getting at because now basically she in the same predicament that old
She was
dude
in
was in that she
before.
left.
Right. I
So
just feel like
and it's just I feel like it's more of she's trying to keep that strong persona, like she take care of stuff too, and that's what's giving her anxiety when okay this movie's getting canceled, and you already know as soon as they hear Gabrielle Union couldn't pay for this or Gabrielle Union didn't do this or Dwayne Wade's been paying all of this, now she lose that, she loses that.
but my thing is you already losing it because you always the one putting your business out there. She's like,
I mean
come
that's their
on.
job. That's their job. If they ain't putting their business out, ain't nobody talking about them.
I just feel like
Even when they say some stuff, dumb stuff.
I'm gonna be real. I really feel like she needs mental help.
Oh
And
yeah,
and I
most
don't think
definitely.
and this it doesn't even stem from this situation, just overall, she needs mental help. Like it is what it is. You could tell that she has some deep issues. I think she might even say she has deep issues, but she need to lay on somebody's soul for more than once a week. If it's once, they need to up that bitch to more than once a week. She might even need an in-house therapist because something is wrong with her. Something is really wrong with her.
I know something wrong with her. Just from a lot of the conversations that she's had in the past, it's like you a little, you're a little different.
Yeah, because a lot of people think it's more so about the 50-50. Like, I don't mind you paying 50-50 on your bills.
I don't feel
Because,
like it's anything to do with the 50-50. That's the
right,
funny
I
part.
think it's her saying it's oh, I have anxiety about it.
Right.
It's her
Because she wants to
putting so much emphasis on how, oh my God, I have to stress out. if this movie doesn't win because how am I going to pay my bills? And then it makes you side eye him like, nigga, you worth 170 million. You worth 4 times more than your wife. At least 4 times more than your wife. And you telling me this woman is stressing out, it makes him look bad. And everything's about optics. And I think everything she does is to make other people look bad and make herself look like a victim. When everything came down to him and his daughter's son, a son, daughter, or whatever they want to identify this child as, she wanted
Oh,
to
she
make
was
his
all
wife look bad.
yeah.
Nothing's ever about making her look bad. She's always the victim in every story. Get that bitch something. Get her a
So
volume or something.
she
There's nothing wrong with
and
her.
I still don't feel like I just don't see. Oh, okay. If her movie, if one of her movies or something get canceled, and she can't afford her cut, I don't honestly think that the bills aren't going to get paid. I just don't think she wants to have to not so much rely on him, but she just wants to still feel like she has some type of power. And
You don't feel like
once somebody paying for everything, you kind of lose a little say so.
I want to talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that next episode. Somebody actually had a really good discussion on that. I'm gonna send you the video. If I haven't sent it to you already, about something discussing that. But speaking of women and money,
I don't know where this one's going.
we always have these talks about you black men where y'all just feel the need to go talk to y'all Becky's.
First off, he's from New Zealand. Okay.
So middleweight champion Israel. How do you pronounce his last
Lasani.
name?
Israel Lasani. Go Izzy, the style bender, one of the greatest UFC fighters there is.
His
I
ex girlfriend takes him to court for half of his wealth because they dated too long, and she supported his career. I ain't saying that she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke the broke.
I mean, she was there before that man had the money. Because he wasn't where he was at. He just got here. He just got here.
Does she earn or does she deserve having his money?
No, not at all.
Why not? If she was married, she would have gotten it.
Right, but they're not married.
So is that the
That's
only
the.
relationship? I'm sorry, y'all. This snowball kind of good. Y'all got excuse.
I
Well, you know
mean,
what?
you look at it like this. If that's the case, it'll be a lot of women around here having to pay their ex-boyfriends back. Shoot, I got a homeboy who helped basically put his girl through school, and as soon as she got her job and finished school, she was like, "I'm dipping." Like, and all he can do is be like, I ain't
But
no, let me get that money
I'm be
back that
real.
I
I
helped you
don't
go
ever
to
really see
school.
men go after women like that. Like even in
Because
marriage.
because we already know for one, society's gonna look at society's gonna look at dude like, oh, you on some bitch shit. Like that's some whole shit. For one, no, you ain't nobody gonna look at that dude with no type of respect at all.
I
Like,
don't care. Fuck you, pay me.
hey, I'm with you. I'm most definitely with you. Now,
We gotta get out this
I can
mindset
see,
of we care about what society thinks. Fuck you, pay me.
and it's a little harder than that for a man. But I get what you're trying to say. But on that same topic though, I want to know why they broke up. That's what
So my
I
thing
want to
is,
know that.
so if he cheated on her and she left, does that make a difference?
No, not really. No, I just honestly, I'm just curious because I just want to know what transpired for her to feel like that. Besides just dating a long time, because there's plenty of people who date for a long time and once it's done, it's done. Ain't no getting. You ain't even getting no gifts back. You know what
Because
I'm
it's a
saying?
show.
So it's like okay. And then on top of them dating for a long time, while he was up and coming, not even while he was up and coming, because he's been up for about a good 5, 6 years now. So within them 5, 6 years while he was with this man and he was up, I'm pretty sure he was taking care of you.
So wait, you know me, when you ask questions, the
Mm-hmm.
reason that they broke up, and she did not make this better, he said that she failed to own up to her responsibility. He said that he
Oh,
was a victim of her emotional blackmail, and she
oh,
always playing the victim.
oh, but shoot, we already know that white woman tears. Yeah, that's it. You ain't gotta say no more. White woman tears.
There's like
She,
seven. There's a list of 7 reasons of why he broke up.
and especially when you, I'm gonna say it like this, because I watched, not Basketball Wives, because those ain't, I don't know what that was.
Real Housewives of
It's
New
these,
York or something.
no, it's these, they're Basketball Wives, but they're like on TikTok and stuff like that, and
Oh,
they show their day to day on what they do. And when I say, man, them is some women, like, yeah, I know dude make a whole bunch of money. They make a whole lot of money. So of course you ain't got nothing to do but to cater to that man when he get home. But if you at that level, and I'm just talking about just being an athlete, and you ain't hitting them steps, yeah. Cause I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure that man was taken care of through his 5, 6 years that he's been up. Cause he's been fighting for a few good years now, and he's been winning. He just lost and then came back and won again. And
so
those
look,
fights be about 50 racks or more
let me
on
tell you
top of
7 reasons.
endorsements. Huh.
Uh, you said she a gold digger. I'm sorry. She always tear him down. All she did was make him spend his money. You said you never helped me make
Mm,
money. All you had me do was spend money. You always
mm,
playing the victim. She
mm.
sells information about him to the public.
I see. You can't do that when you a fighter.
Oh, she always threatened to sabotage his endorsement deal.
And that's the money makers right there. So no,
Wait.
man.
And he said he simply just stopped loving her. He
See, now
tried.
he'd be wrong. He'd be wrong if he get one of them UFC girls that go sneaker ass. But you know, because that's the type of timing I would have been on. I'm like, oh, you really playing with me? All right, I'm about to send Chris Cyborg at your neck. And if you don't know who Chris Cyborg is, go ahead, get them fingers ready, and go look up Chris Cyborg. And you tell me if you fight that woman.
I ain't fighting nobody. Lovely
I'm
doesn't
just,
fight.
I would have sent Chris Cyborg at that girl neck playing with me, talking about some I owe her some money because she was with me.
I say, look, Lovely doesn't fight.
Hell no.
But no, I just feel like y'all keep running. So, and I keep saying y'all because I think it's especially now, right? We keep having conversations about interracial dating, and I think it makes it comes off as if I'm anti interracial dating. I am not. But and I hate saying because but makes takes away everything you see in the first half of your sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, lately you have seen more and more things in the news about how white women are coming for black men. And I even was having a conversation with someone before, and I was like, I wonder why the dynamics are so different in interracial dating when it comes to white women and black men versus white men and black women. Like, and I think every relationship has its issues. But white women really feel like they be on something. Like they really, it just seems different. Like the energy always seems different. It's like they drag for black women once they get with black men, or once y'all get done with them, you see a whole bunch of white women tears. Like it's just really, really weird. And it's like you don't see white male, black female interactions play out the same way. So I'm
Because
like,
it's not going.
I
It's
wonder why
not.
the dynamics are so different. And is the love truly genuine when it comes to that, or is it
I'm gonna
more
tell
of
you.
a manipulation tactic?
I can tell you this straight up. If you really pay attention, black men, we are. We the hot commodity. Everybody want us. We are the thing that if it look good, it's because we wearing it. If it sound good, it's because we singing it. If it anything, it's because we doing it. And now that the dynamic has kind of switched, and shoot, we some of the we like I said, we just coming up. It's black men just in general. We coming up. We high in demand, very popular with everything. So I feel like that's why now it's such a rush to try to get us. And
I
the
feel
reason
like white
why
women always wanted y'all, especially
I'm,
when you were in sports.
I feel like it's even more now. Just in this time in this generation, it's heavy. It's super heavy. Like where I live right now, I don't think I ever see black couples. And I'm in Mississippi. I rarely see black couples, and if I do, they older. Like pretty much every other dude that I know, except for like shit, I'm gonna say at least 7 out of 10, they dating white women, especially out here. I don't get it, ain't my thing. Teach his own, and I just feel like it's because we're looked at as masculine. Remember what I said in the very first podcast I ever did with you? They don't have their own power. They have to emulate the power that they get from the men around them, i.e., us. When you look at something, if you go look up a tough guy on Google, you're gonna find us. You look up masculinity 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find us, and that's why they're so pinpointed and kind of targeting to get with us.
But I
Now, as
wonder
far as
if
the black woman and the white man, I'm sorry, I know a lot of white dudes. They just can't hang with y'all. They can't do it. Y'all don't talk like they mama, so they not used to that. They get their feelings hurt real quick, or they scared. And then the ones that ain't is because they grew up basically side by side with us.
But no, it's not even just that. I'm just saying I'm talking the dynamics of like we so and I hate to say it like this, but it just seems like one is true love and the other one is for some type of game.
It's
Does
not
that
even a gang. I think it's more of a not a fetish. What's the word I want to say? Not
it's,
a fetish. It's
I
just
think it is. I think when white women date black men, it's more of a fetish.
yeah.
And for I feel like for a long time it was that white men had a fetish for black women. I think for a long time. And then it became a everyone hates black women type thing too. Even our own black men. Even now, I feel like a lot of black men still hate black women. To each his own. It is what it is. Um, but the dynamics of seeing the white women just fetishize black men, and black men are great. You know, I love black men. It's weird. If y'all keep going to these white girls, then what do you have? You have this situation. What did we have last time? Oh, I wish I still had the
Jonathan
picture.
Majors.
You had Jonathan Majors. You have Tiger Woods. Like the list goes on, and we keep seeing it, but yet we still run to these other non-melanated women and having these issues. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. But speaking of people with issues, shout out to my homeboy that's from New Orleans. I don't know what's going on with him, but let's talk about Lil Wayne. Let me tell you. You know what's crazy though? I kid you not. Lil Wayne graduated from well, he didn't graduate from high school, but he went to high school at McMain. When McMain was the number 2 high school in New Orleans, and he went to high school with my sister. That's the crazy thing. Lil Wayne has always been really, really smart, like genius level type smart, and maybe that's why he's so crazy. We won't blame that on him being crazy. But
But
Lil Wayne,
you know he on the same he on the same side as Jonathan Major and Izzy too. You know that, right?
Lil Wayne abruptly cancels his LA concert. Lil Wayne date black women. We don't get back to that. Lil Wayne abruptly cancels his LA concert mid performance due to the lack of support from the audience. We appreciate it, but we ain't about to be bending over backwards for these folks. We work too hard for this shit. So,
Can I just say, first off, what's the one thing the one lie that this man used to always I'm not a Wayne fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really like growing up, I wasn't really listening to dude like that. He just wasn't
you're not girl with
my
high
style.
boys. So by
I,
default,
I don't even know what that is. But
wait. What do you
that sounds super sus. I know that sounds
Wait,
so
wait,
sus.
wait. No, what we not gonna do is come
I don't know what
for
that
the
is.
high boys. We're not gonna come for Juvie,
Please
the
stop saying that.
BG. And not no. What we
First
not
off,
gonna
did you
do?
not even hear the words that you just said? They had a group called the Hot Boys,
You really
and it
didn't
was
know?
and there was a nigga on there named Juvie.
So you don't know who Juvenile is?
Oh yeah, I heard of dude. I heard of that old
You
nigga.
really don't know who
Yeah,
Juvenile the rapper is?
I mean I heard of him. I can't tell
So
you a song.
you really don't know who Back That Ass is?
Oh that shit.
So
They
you,
played it at all the white weddings.
oh my God.
You gotta remember, I'm not from New Orleans, so I ain't really know about Wayne until I moved out here. Like that just wasn't my style. It wasn't my
You know
vibe.
what, nigga? Finish your sentence. We gonna get back to teaching you about New Orleans hip hop later. Finish your
I
shit.
don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it. I ain't heard nobody out of New Orleans that I'd be like, oh, I'll listen to that. Nah.
That's fine.
But like I was saying, if it's trash, it's trash. And I used to work at this big old, arena, and I've worked a few of the shows, and a few of the shows he always said, "Without y'all, there is no me." That was always like his little closing statement that he'd say to the fans. Where was that energy at on this? And when was you gonna take the hint that the artists that you're trying to present to everybody, they not feeling it? And then if they
Matter of
not
fact,
feeling it in LA, first off, if you in LA and your artist ain't getting no traction in LA, that's on your artist. You in one of the most biggest cities with the most diversity there is, especially within music, and ain't nobody feeling them, bro. That's on you. You can't
so
get mad.
he decided, one of the people, it's 2023, right? I just want to make sure that it's 2023.
Yeah,
Because one
baby.
of the people that he was trying to push, I was about to say all
Oh
types
my
of stuff,
God, it was Lil Twist.
was Lil Twist.
Lil Twist been at this for too long, bro. You gotta go ahead and
Since
let him go get a real job.
2004.
You
It
gotta
is
go get a real job.
2023. So my thing is, they said the people that he had out before were good. They said he
Okay.
brought out like Lil Twist and some other people, and they weren't good. So my thing is, you can't get mad at me because the people that you decide to put on stage was trash. Like you mad
That's
with me because they trash. And then my thing is, you would have had to give me my money back because I paid to see you. I didn't pay to see your great value brand ass rappers. If I wanted off brand, I would have went to a hole in the wall, and I probably could have seen somebody better if I went to a hole in the wall. I
bro.
could
And
have went
Lil
to
Twist,
somebody local and listened to them rap on the corner and put some quarters in their hat if I wanted to see that. But you gonna sit there, have me come to this arena, probably had the Uber there. Gas is high as fuck in LA. So if I
in
drove
LA,
myself
yes.
there, I had to pay that high ass gas. Probably had to pay for parking, and you canceled that shit, bitch. From what I said earlier, fuck you, pay me. Fuck you and your rag ass rappers. You're not gonna do that. Like you can't get mad at me because you providing lackluster entertainment. Yes, lackluster entertainment. And I'll go see Wayne. I know Wayne's songs. Hey, I don't even listen to rap for real. Y'all, and those who know me really know I really do not have rap on my any of my playlists, okay? At all. And I'll
You
even
be
go
listening to
support Wayne.
K-pop.
I don't listen to K-pop. Like I'm a very old school, put some L Green on type person, okay?
Oh man,
Yes, I
you
am
got
very.
that. You got that playlist that make me feel like I gotta get up and go clean up.
Oh, so to answer your question, we talking about good old. Look, you came in just in time. We are talking about your homeboy from Uptown. You see, we talking about your homeboy from Uptown and how he canceled his show because he put some shitty ass rappers on. He wasn't getting the hype that he wanted. That's what we talking about. And how he down bad for like taking people money. Like if
Very,
you want a
very
hyped
true.
up show, provide better people.
That sounds pretty simple to me.
Let me tell you, stick around. Wait till I tell y'all about this shit at the end of the episode.
Oh Lord.
You know I got a dating update at the end of the episode.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, child.
Who- Wait, how that lady said on there? Who Chile?
Ooh. Look, I be saying that too. Look, it might be a Chile. Oh, look, the girls look nice. Look, my bad. I just looked at myself in the camera.
Who
So we got
Chile?
to talk about the. He probably lost a lot of. You know what? He should have lost a lot of fans because I think he. You can't get mad at me if I pay to see you and I don't see you at all. Fuck you, pay me. Right? My
I ain't
thing
gonna
is,
cap. I ain't know he was still relevant.
well, my thing is, I don't even know about any music he's putting out right now.
I
I
mean,
don't
he
think he's
done put
putting out
out. I know for a fact he done put out some stuff, but
with
it's
the
not nothing
recently,
that nobody's sitting around here trying to talk about.
but now I'm gonna say I don't know anything hot that he put out recently. Recently.
Nothing.
And a lot of his underground like stuff was always better. I don't want to say underground, like as y'all can tell, I really don't listen to rap. It's better than his mainstream albums, but we're not going to, talk about that either. So there's two hot topics I want to talk about, and I don't know if you want to start with Jamie or you want to start with Ja.
Jamie, ja, faking sick, toting the blick.
You said fake is sick. I think that nigga about to die. Let's go with Jamie first. Let's talk about Jamie. You see the shit? They saying that Jamie is in a rehab center, right, in Chicago with his family by his side. Let
And
me
that
tell
he
you
was
my issue
playing
with this.
pickleball.
Right. So he just was playing pickleball. So how he go from playing pickleball to being in a
No,
rehab center?
no. How you go from being basically on your deathbed
They said that he
and
wasn't
your
on his
family.
deathbed. Remember the daughter saying,
No, okay, no. The whole see. This is what bugs me about this story. So for about a good 2 weeks, almost a whole month, it's nothing but prayer for Jamie Foxx. Family are saying that it's not looking good. You know, they're expecting the worst. And then out of the blue, oh, my dad been out of the hospital for weeks, and and he was just playing pickleball. Pickleball, if you don't know what pickleball is, it's like giant um ping pong. It's basically ping pong on a tennis court. Is the best way I can explain it.
"Leave it to the white boy, the black white boy on my show to know what pickleball is."
I only know what pickleball is because of TikTok. I be on TikTok and just be deaf scrolling.
Yeah, that's what
I
they said. They say it's like tennis with paddle. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like pinball on the tennis court. That's it.
yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
and it's honestly it's like for old people.
And it is for old people. Based on the picture, I wish I wait, can y'all see it? Can you see my screen?
Look, that's how you know I ain't lying because it's like I've seen a lot of videos talking about it and they making it sound like it's something new or it's getting popular now or whatever. I don't know. They don't look fun to me.
But my thing is, if
But
he's on his deathbed, he is definitely not playing pickleball because you got to run around for pickleball.
exactly. And wait, let me hit you with something else. On top of that, the daughter also said, "Be on the lookout because we got another a project coming out and they have a game show that they're going to be hosting together." So when was you sick, bro? When,
No, 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 no. But now he's in rehab. So don't
no,
forget.
no, he was in rehab playing pickleball.
No, that's no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
read it again. Go look at it.
No, don't forget. The pickleball came out first. Then the claims of rehab came out.
No, it was when I seen it. It was all together. Like
It wasn't.
he
It was
he was
not.
at rehab and he was just up playing pickleball. So
No,
I'm like,
when the daughter came out and spoke about Jamie Foxx, she started off saying, "I hate the way the media doing my daddy. He was just out playing pickleball." That's what came out. And then that's when everybody started apologizing, saying, "We are so sorry about our reports." Blah, 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 blah. Then,
dang,
then TMZ said Jamie Foxx is in Chicago at rehab with family by his side. I think the family lying. I will hope that Jamie Foxx is doing well. I am
man,
praying. I
you think they
don't
done clone my boy?
look. I would say I don't want Jamie Foxx to die. Let me tell you. I don't. I remember Wanda on In Living Color. I grew up with Jamie Foxx. I do not want Jamie Foxx to die. But
Wait, time
something
out,
in the Something in the water ain't right.
Can we just get one thing straight real quick? I hate when they started talking about the huge body of work that Jamie Foxx got. They kept bringing up Wanda. I understand it's an iconic character, but this man played Ray.
Oh, but Wanda came before Ray.
I don't care. Ray was one of the greatest roles this man has ever done.
You don't know if that nigga not about to die, and
That nigga not about to die.
I
I
don't know
mean,
what's going on with that nigga.
I just felt like it's weird because everybody got social media and that was going everywhere. So why did it take
Right,
so
and then
long for
why it
somebody
took,
to say
I agree,
something?
it took too long for the family to say something. So
That's what I
here's
don't
my
agree
thing.
with.
I feel like something's not right.
They
I'm not
called
saying
him.
that he's about to die, but I don't think he's as healthy as they wanted to appear. And my thing is, and if he's not, that's okay. It is
That
okay for him. If he's just regular sick, that is okay. If his legs about to fall off, that is okay. Like all of that
you
is
just don't want him to
okay.
die.
It's just no. I'm just saying your leg falling off is not equal to you about to die. It's just the
No,
family took too long to say something, and the
say
way that they
something.
did, everything just seems really, really weird. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Jamie Foxx is on his deathbed. I'm just saying something ain't right in the water. And back to you. If you grew up with Jamie Foxx and in Living Color, you understand why people talk about Wanda and things like that. That's
I
like I
get
don't.
it.
No, I
But
understand. You for you. Let me tell you. You young. You 30. For us, growing up with Jamie Foxx was not rape. Like you didn't have to
no,
live it.
growing
Like
up with Jamie Foxx was not right for me either.
you didn't have. You had to live in color,
Yes.
baby. I don't think you had to live in color.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel like you still a child.
No. Fire
Yeah.
Marshal Bill? Homie don't play that. Come
Boy,
on
you started
now.
reruns. You started reruns.
I don't know when it stopped airing, I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
But I
What was
watched
you born in the
we grew
90s?
up on it. Yeah, I grew up watching that and I grew up watching the Jamie Foxx show.
Wait, weren't you born in the 90s?
I was born in '92.
So Living Color came out in 1990.
Okay. Still watched it.
Right, you grew up watching him. We grew up with him. I'm glad somebody else said it. It's
That's
a
look, okay, I
difference.
would take that. I would take
It's
that.
a difference.
I would definitely take that over because I'm
I'm
best
just saying,
believe
like,
I
I had to
watched it
really
in living
Google it.
color.
I'm like, I was 5. Like, I remember
Okay.
this. Like, I'm just saying, I just remember the show. And this dude older than me, so it's different. That's why it's different for us.
I
You don't
don't know.
understand.
I don't
You don't
get it.
understand.
I don't
You don't understand.
because I watched when you say it like that, but I literally watched everything dealing with Jamie Foxx. And Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors.
Let me
Like
tell
that's why
you.
I was so concerned about this because
So
I want to
certain
become
TV,
famous. So
so
I can
certain
meet my
TV shows, like in Living Color, was really, really big for us. Like a certain TV show was really big for us in the community, and that, like him doing that, like that was a big role. Hell, even if you talk about Damian Wayans and David Ella Grill doing the hated it, like that was a big role. Like that shit, yeah, like that shit. Even though that's not their most iconic roles, but when you think about shit like that, like handyman, some of these roles you can't even do anymore because it'll be considered offensive. For us, like that shit was hilarious. So I don't
never be
want,
a
like
there
I
will never
said,
be a booty call too. There will never be a booty call too.
so like I said, Jamie Foxx, I don't want him to be dead. I don't want him to be dying. I don't, do I
No.
think everything's truthful? No. Do I think he is doing as well as they say he is? No. But I do pray for a speedy and healthy recovery.
I want to know about this show that they're supposedly having coming out because they're like she based like her whole status on it. It just was
Oh
so
wait, my
weird.
bad, y'all. We
It was
talked about
so
that already. My
weird
bad.
because she was like, oh, he's been out of the hospital for this long, and he was just up playing pickleball, and y'all be on the lookout because within the next 2 weeks, the next few weeks, we got a project coming up, and then they show like I guess they had like a little picture together, and it's like some new TV show, game show at that. It's a game show that they're
They
supposed
full
to be
of
doing
shit.
together.
So I don't know if you saw his comment, but his comment is going to lead me into my next
Everybody, yeah.
So it's gonna lead me to the next hot topic, and I think my views might be different than other people's views on it. So I think my view might actually agree with this one, right? So we know that Ja, he flashed his gun on screen. So of course he is in trouble again with the NBA. So before I say something, I need you people watching to say how y'all feel, because y'all might read me for filth. Y'all
I'm
might read me for filth for saying how I feel. Either the people, you can start Callie and see how you feel about it, and
I'll
him
start.
flashing his gun.
I'll start. I feel like it was stupid
Do
because
you think he should be in trouble?
yeah,
Why?
only because when I'm gonna use you as an example. I'm gonna use you as an example to kind of better. He dumb as hell because for one, when you put that jersey on, when you sign that contract and you jump on that court, you're not you no more. You are representing a brand, a huge brand. And if that's something that they aren't into, because we ain't never seen no gun commercials in the middle of no basketball game. You ain't seen Jordan flash no gun. You ain't even seen AI flash a gun. And he was one of the most hooded niggas that was on the court. So it's really dumb and it's lame because you got in trouble for it once. And instead of being like, shoot, I don't want to mess up the bag, you do it again. And then you don't even do it in what I feel like was a cool way. You over here like a flunky on IG Live for what, bro? 200 mil? Exactly, 200 mil. What you need a gun for, boy? You got guards. Like you sound, you just look stupid. Even the NBA young boy, that boy don't even have flash no gun. He don't even hold no gun in none of the videos he be in. Cause he know how to mess up his bag. You a flunky. It's lame. That's where I'm going with it. Like it was zero. If you watch that video, it was zero purpose for you to even do that. And on top of that, it wasn't even in his name, and it wasn't his gun. And they ride in the car. So the dude's statement was capped. Because when they
So,
asked him, "What gun was it?" It's not mine.
so let me tell you, policy states for the NBA. Y'all know I do my research that if you do have a gun, you have to turn in paperwork saying that it is your gun, that it is registered for you, things like that. That is the NBA policy.
Mm.
NBA policy also states that when you have a gun, you cannot flash your gun when you are doing anything weed related. So when he got in trouble the first time for having his gun, he was out of town and he flashed a gun, and therefore he was in trouble because he was out of town while having that gun and flashing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he was at home with this gun and he flashed it this time, it is indeed his gun and it's legally purchased and it was his, and he was not in violation because it was legally his gun. There should be no conversation about this at all. I may sound like a lawyer right now, but I feel like if he did everything he was supposed to this time, if the nigga didn't. My thing is, if you know you got in trouble the first time,
Why?
why?
Why? Why?
So no, I'm gonna be real. Initially, I was like, it's really not that big of a deal. I kid you not. And no, let me tell you why. Because niggas do this shit every day, and I think that it's really bad.
He's not a nigga.
Wait, listen to me. Listen to me. I just feel like I'm really desensitized to niggas doing nigga shit, right? He's a nigga. I understand that you listen to me. No,
Mm-hmm.
he's doing nigga shit. Therefore, in my book, he's a nigga. So I'm kind of desensitized to it. I think so. Initially, I was like, I don't see what the big deal is. Nigga flashed a gun. He's in his car, whatever, whatever. No, he's not a regular nigga. But niggas with money want to be regular niggas so bad. It is what it is, right? That's he's a dumb nigga, but no matter what, he a nigga at the end of the day, right? So initially I was like, no, whatever, whatever. And then I started reading the policy and I'm like, if all this took was you to have your gun registered for you to get off and escape whatever troubles you had to do, then I would have been like, just do what you got to do. But you keep doing stupid shit just to do stupid shit, just to show that you down. And honestly, you walking around flashing a gun, knowing that you probably not even about pulling the trigger, about using it, or nothing, just to be a fake rapper. Because half of the rappers now that have guns don't even know how to use a gun either.
At
Everybody
all.
want to be pretend hard. Everybody want to be fake hard. Everybody want to be fake down. So
And that's
initially, I'm telling you, initially I was like, "What? Why everybody mad?" Because I don't really pay attention to the nigga. So initially I was like, "Why everybody mad? It's not that big of a deal." But of course, me being me, as I read NBA rules and things like that. I was like, all the nigga had to
people on
do
the
was
couch.
have the gun registered. That's it. That's
If I'm not mistaken, they asked him, was it his gun? He was like, no, it wasn't my gun.
And guess what? And if it was, and he had paperwork on it, they couldn't. They would. He wouldn't be getting in trouble.
I think he still would be getting in trouble only because of how it was done. Because, like,
Well,
for
no,
one,
because
like,
based on policy, no. If
no,
so,
not even that. Because it's a PR thing too as well.
that's
Like,
true.
you can't just be out here with a gun. First off, you up to your head like, yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb, dude. You got little kids looking up to you.
And
When
you're
they
right.
shoot the ball, they be like, "Ja, what you mean?" Now they about to be, "Yeah, ja." Like, no, that's stupid. And real niggas don't even do that type of shit. I know motherfuckers that will smoke you in an instant. You will never know they had a gun.
I agree.
Like, if you really about that, you're not about to flash shit. Most people
No,
know
I
me.
agree.
No, they don't even know I love me some guns. But you will never see me take a picture with it. You will never see it until I need to use that. And all you gonna see is the flash. So
I,
to me, you
I don't
flunked
mess
out.
with
Like,
guns.
I love them. And like I was gonna say too, it's the whole PR thing. Like, you are representing your whole entire team on top of the NBA,
Right.
and that's how you want to be seen. That's how you want to be seen, bro.
I've been eating this.
That's
I'm sorry. I've been eating this snowball. I'm really mad about this snowball. Yeah, y'all know a good snowball. I don't know who from New Orleans on here, but y'all know a good snowball have like smooth ice. Why my ice chunky? Like I look, you see this? I'm really mad about this snowball. Yeah, why is my ice chunky, y'all? I know this has nothing to do with this conversation, but why is my snowball ice chunky? A good snowball, my snowball would have been melted. Y'all see this? Look, y'all see this? Look at this cup.
that's you know what that is, right?
I could have made this snowball myself. I could have crushed some ice from the freezer and made this snowball myself. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I want to say
That-
that's
I'm mad
faucet
about
water
that
ice.
snowball, yeah.
That's
And
faucet
then
water
I
ice.
look, and then I had condensed milk on that, so you know it should have been melted by now. You see that what the snowball look like?
It should have been slushy.
I'm so fucking mad. I am going off topic because I'm mad about that snowball.
I just feel like that was just I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I ain't even gonna say I'm mad at John. I'm
I'm not
disappointed because
disappointed because stupid people do stupid things.
right.
And
And
he
the,
was
the
stupid
thing,
the first time, and he didn't do anything. Let me tell you, fuck him. Like that's how I feel. If you don't have, I am not a person that said, "Oh my God, let's save people future." If you don't give a fuck about your future, I don't either.
yeah,
They
most
say, let me say,
definitely.
once you got in trouble the first time and you didn't decide that it was enough to save your career and your future, fuck you now.
And then this man, first off, and then this man he went from high school to college. Like, you in a two-parent household, boy. If you don't sit down, like, you ain't never lived near the hood. You
But
probably went
somebody
to
was
your
like,
cousin's house at the hood.
somebody
But
was like, oh, his daddy failed him. No, that nigga failed himself. His
right.
parents got him to where he needed to be, and he decided to be a dumbass. That
And
ain't
his
on his
dad was the one who
parents.
trained him. His dad was training him to get him right.
Exactly. Got you ready, and then you gonna be a disappointment. I'll be slapping that nigga upside his head every time I see him.
What, man? If that was my son, I promise you. Look, son, I might as well go ahead. About to go get in this backyard because we about to catch that round, bro. We gotta catch that round right now. Cause ain't no way you embarrassing me. You embarrass the team, the coach.
Please. No, I don't even care. Fuck the team and the coach. Don't embarrass me. I'm a parent. Don't
Man,
embarrass
that's
your parents.
embarrassing all in
Let me
general
tell you,
because now everybody
all
looking at
your
me
parents.
stupid.
No, all your parents. Like I don't know if your parents ever told you. I always knew not to go out the house and embarrass my parents. You could do
Well,
whatever you
they
knew
embarrass
not to
me.
go out there and make your parents look bad. Yeah,
Don't
I
do
don't care
nothing.
about
Don't
the
go out
team. You
there
don't
and
go
do
out there
nothing that
making me
fast.
look bad. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Like
It's gonna click. It's gonna click when he gotta start playing. When he gotta start playing ball overseas, and he ain't getting that bag like he thought he was gonna be getting, and them foreigners out there treating him dirty, and ain't nobody hollering his name. It's gonna click then, and you get go overseas and get caught with a gun. You ain't about to get into no trouble, boy. You gone. You
he gonna be
gone.
he gonna be just like Brittany.
Yup. asking everybody to come and get them out, and they ain't not
And
gonna
you
get
and
them
you
out.
see how Brittany is now, huh? Brittany, you can tell. I don't know what they put Brittany through, but Brittany is not the same Brittany anymore.
She said, "I am never going overseas again. Y'all can go." And
Please,
I ain't feel bad about her situation either because
because she was stupid too. And in the word, what they said, stupid people get
stupid people
stupid
get stupid
prizes.
prizes. That was very stupid. Oh,
That might be the quote of the night. Oh, speaking of,
you don't bring nothing.
so it's
Oh,
about
that's
that
Brandon, not
time.
Brittany. Boy,
He makes me sick. So look, speaking of y'all, that is y'all favorite time of the show,
it's the
the
dating update.
dating updates. I don't know if I told y'all about the guy I met when I took my son shopping for. You know what? I don't think we did. I took my son shopping for his prom suit, and I met a guy. It spiraled really fast. It ended before it started.
Oh, well, damn, that was quick. I'm waiting to hear something juicy.
No, bruh. This dude, he the same day we met, he asked me on a date. Matter of fact, we did talk about him. That's the one that bought the outfit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Brought the outfit, wanted to be touchy feely, whatever, whatever. Ain't none of that happened. Um, this dude, I don't know. Like yesterday, I had to read him his rights. And then you call me back. Yeah, I had to read him his rights because bitch, you had me fucked up. I was, and y'all who know me know I'm a little ignorant at times, but I have grown. The Lord has taught me how to grow, so I know how to sit down and shut up. And I kept letting this man slide.
You need to teach some other people that.
Bro, let me tell you, because it's just not worth me going back and forth. At this old age, I ain't going back and forth with nobody. But yesterday, that nigga went on a whole rant about black women and how you could never make a black woman happy, and God can't even make a black woman happy, and so forth and so on, and all
So
this
you just
other
had to take
stuff.
a blackout because you can't.
Oh,
You
bro,
can't
I
make
didn't.
no woman
Let me tell
happy.
you, I sat there and I didn't say a word until finally he tried to. I said something. I said, I don't really be on the internet like that. I'm not really like I'm on social media to interact with certain people I'm cool with, but I'm not really on social media to scroll. Let me see what's going on, whatever. Like maybe to get topics for the show every so often, but I'm not really heavy on social media. I don't know half of the people that's on social media. I don't really know what's going on. That's just not me. That dude was like, "Well, you say you don't know how to use the internet, and I quoted you some stats. No, I quoted you some numbers. So you were able to pull up the right stats, so you can't say that you're not on the internet." I said, "Well, we were talking about social media, so you tried to play on my intelligence." I said, "You're using semantics right now, right?" Before I knew, I said, "Bro," I said, "You like bitches that go back and forth with you, huh?" He said, "I'll never call a woman a bitch." I said, "It's okay." I said, "It's okay. I'm calling them hoes bitches." I said, "You know what, man? Feel free to never contact me again." So another one bites the dust. That nigga hit me up today talking about he had to go see his mom in the hospital. I said, "Oh, I wish your mama well." Boy, fuck you. I wanted to say fuck you and your mom.
Hey, shoot, me, I wouldn't have even told you nothing. You wouldn't have never had to talk to me again.
Bro, but you started hitting me up again. I said, "Please don't contact me. You guys gonna feel sympathy for you because your mom in the hospital. I hope your mama gets well. Now get the fuck off my phone." You thought because you
Yeah.
brought, but you spent $18 on two shirts and a pair of shorts from off of clearance. I can't say what I want to say on this episode because I can't say what I want to say on this episode because I might get in trouble for some shit. However, Mr. Donald Glover, Black Women Don't Date Me, he's coming over to the house Saturday and meeting the entire family.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And you know, and lucky number three is
Nolan
I
boy.
can't say it because let me tell you, if I nope, nah, I'm not about to get in trouble.
Say it.
Nope.
Look at it. Yeah, say it.
No, because that's how no.
Yeah, say it. You bad. You
No,
look
I'm not
bad.
that bad. I'll be bad. Look, I'll be bad and broke. No, look, I'm not about to block my blessings. Look, I am grown. I'm grown enough to know when to shut the fuck up. And this is one of those moments when I'm
Oof.
stuck on this dry ass snowball. Y'all
I
hear
need
that?
that.
Ain't no juice.
Mm.
But just know, I got two still in the race. Two. One of them running a little bit faster than the other. But lucky number 3 is still in the race as well. But Donald Glover, he coming to meet the family, so y'all see a prayer for me.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be like, whoa, all these niggas. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. He said, well, text it to me later. That's what I'm talking about. I want to know. I'm nosy as hell.
Donald Glover, I don't know. I really like Donald Glover. I told y'all how I feel. I like Honey. You know, Donald Glover is Honey. I have, I'm as strong like with Honey. He is doing well. We don't always see
Until,
eye to eye.
until he sneezes with his eyes open, and then you're gonna be like, that is so attractive. I don't like that.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what? He he don't get on my nerves as much as other people have. So, and that's saying a lot.
That says something.
The age gap thing is a little something I gotta get used to.
You always got your little age gap. You know, you be rocking the cradle.
I know. I usually like older men. As a matter of fact, the guy, the one that's on here that I need to text later. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. I'm
Mm.
texting. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Ooh,
I don't
look
know.
here.
Look, they got stuff men that be trying to figure out why things just don't work between us, or why they didn't work, or why we never pursued anything. So I'm trying to figure out. Since you talking about text you later, we might need to bring you on the show because I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I don't think them
Was it
yo,
me or was
you
it
don't
you?
want that.
Text me later. Matter of fact, you can text me right now. Was it me or was it you? You can put it in the comments. Let me know
It was her, huh?
if was it both of us. Look, I'm curious, y'all. Look at the comments. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I want to see what he's gonna say. Me, you, or was it us? He taking
Mm.
too long to answer.
Mm. 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 He said,
I'm just look. He said he ain't answering now. It was me.
oh,
Look,
it was you.
it wasn't that
Mm.
girlfriend that you had. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at you. Ah, petty Betty.
Let me tell you.
Petty
You know
Betty.
why? Because I think for the longest, I don't. Y'all do not judge me for the shit I'm about to say. Lord, forgive me. In
Oh,
some
Lord.
situations, I do not mind. In the past, only in the past, right? In some
Mm.
situations, I did not mind being a side chick. Yeah, y'all were. In some situations, I did not mind being the side chick. But when I want you, I want you. But you gotta want me when I want you. You can't just want me when you're ready to want me.
Mm. Mm.
That's not how
Okay.
that works.
All right, so.
No, for real talk. Like I didn't mind being a side chick when I want to be a side chick, but when I want to do, like really want to do, like I don't want to show you. Like I ain't trying to show. And don't get me wrong, he a vibe. Like he cool. He's a really good dude.
Oh, look, that's nice. You don't say that too much.
Oh no, I give credit when credit due. Like he's a really good dude. Like he's a really good dude. You can say it's me, but you're gonna take some. Guess what? They got enough accountability to go around.
Oh, yeah, Lord.
Do you want to be come on the show? Because we could talk about this. You want to work it out with me on the show? No, but he's a really good dude. He's a really cool dude. Like he never got out the way with me. He's really respectful. I don't know if he's looking for somebody right now. If I can't have him, I'm willing to, let somebody else have him. It is what it is. If he can't make me happy, he might be able to make somebody else happy. I hope somebody's able to make him happy. but he's a really great guy.
You know, at the end of the day, that's all
Oh,
it is.
and guess what?
Happiness.
And he knows how to cook. And he's a good dad. But I don't think he wants any more kids. But he's a good dad too. So shout out to him. So I'm gonna
Okay.
give you credit. I ain't gonna let you say it was all me in our situation. Like you wasn't out here with the women.
Thugging. Just say you was thugging, bro. Don't. You ain't gotta admit to nothing.
No, he not. He is standing firm. That is me.
You
Yo,
said, like
I
I
am
said,
problem.
you.
Let me tell you, I am problematic as fuck. And I tell y'all when I am. But I'm a lot of things, but a liar ain't one.
Hey, well, at least you know that you can be problematic because there's a lot of women out there that just refuse to take any type of accountability on anything.
I'm
And
looking at the time. Looking at Maroli is about that time.
oh, it's about that time.
You was not single. You know what? We're gonna take this off air. I'm not gonna Yes, I told you I ain't going back and forth with nobody. You're gonna end up just like that boy. What?
I'm weak.
No, but as usual, we like to thank our regulars for tuning in. And shout out to the handsome. Oh no, not you. Not no no no. No
Me?
no. Captain Hook,
Oh,
Mr. Moore that
I don't
tuned
like.
us in.
I don't like that name.
Oh no, that's not for you to call him.
I
That's
don't.
his
I'm not gonna call nobody. No,
Oh no, that's
first
his
off, I
name
ain't calling
on
nobody
IG.
captain.
That's his name on IG. Shout out to him for tuning in and rocking with us this afternoon. Shout out to the viewers that that trying. He's the only one that made comments. But shout out to everybody that viewed and chimed in. We might need to change it to a later time. We have more views tonight than we did it later. But shout out to everybody for taking the time to watch us. Of course, Kelly, you are handsome, wonderful, smart, the king that you are. I couldn't do this
Muchas
without
gracias.
you. I couldn't do it without you. You know, we need some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Oh, we could
What
keep
I
it.
got cooked.
Oh no! Why?
What?
Why let you do this?
I'm saying, let me cook. Let me cook.
I gotta start coming up with the words of wisdom, bro. I gotta come with this shit prepared.
All right, look, listen. The strongest language is body language. Boom. There we go.
Won't, won't, won't.
Save them tears. Save them tears.
Bruh. So you know what? Just for a recap, we know what we learned tonight? Stupid people with stupid prizes. That's what we learned tonight. That's what we. Matter of fact, you want to do our sign off like you did last time?
Oh wait, yeah. Dang, what did I do?
The Dragon Ball Z.
And we'll catch you next time on Say Love Podcast. That's
Thank
my
y'all.
radio voice.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Catch us next week, Wednesday. Matter of fact, 7:30. Let's rock out with your cacao. 7:30.
I don't think we can do that.
We
Well, I mean,
can.
you can't. You can't.
You don't know
I
what
can't.
I got.
I don't think it's allowed.
Yeah, it is. It's YouTube. We gonna put a parental guidance on here. I mean, parental discretion is.
What
Look, fuck it.
YouTube you be watching? What you mean?
You know what?
Oh,
Catch us next week, y'all, at 7:30. New time, 7:30. And thank you to Joe for always checking us out. Thank you for Captain Hook for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who always shows us support. Without us, without y'all, there's no us. In the famous words of Lil Wayne, without y'all, there's no us. Good night,
mm-hmm.
y'all. You
Night
make me
night.
sick, yeah.